Insane. My toes are gone. Absolutely.
Many people said you're going to kill people. That we are making people do such extreme things. The Khardung challenge, the world's highest ultra. What really made me put so much of effort and money, I knew that there's no other marathon like the Ladakh Marathon, And I knew it that if I do it well, it will grow and people will come and run. At the age of 13, I got my first summit. It's a really beautiful mountain in Kashmir. The name of the mountain is Harmukh. I was in grade 8th, and I remember the June, I had no equipment. I had this sneaker and a jeans jacket, and instead of sleeping bag, I used a blanket. I had no idea that in extreme condition you can lose your feet to frostbite or hands. So I had no idea. A young boy, you just want to get to the summit. Hermann Bull, this great German climber, became my hero. I used to idolize him. Pilgrimage to Nanga Parbat was really the foundation of my dreaming big in the outdoors. I knew that what I wanted to do in life. So in 1985, went to Nepal and tried to sneak up Everest. The only way in India to climb mountain was either to join the armed forces or to join an adventure travel company. Met my wife while trekking. We got married in 91, and 92 we started Rimo Expeditions. My idea in life is that if someone is good in sports, who plays sports, he'll survive in any conditions. Because most of our young people here, they are not exposed to good education. But being born at this altitude, the God-gifted big lungs and hearts, we have natural potential to become really good in sports, especially in the sports which relates to endurance and stamina, like marathon. After the 2010 floods, in 2012, I approached some of our leaders. I said, I have this idea that I'd like to start a marathon, and first to tell the world that Ladakh is back and running after this great disaster. And at the same time, create a platform to our youth to perform well in this marathon and take them to different marathons and expose them. Because we have an example for Rigzinangmo, who performed so well in the 90s, winning the Kuala Lumpur, Bangkok, Rath Marathon, Delhi. So when you have someone who has been there, done that, it's easier to convince and tell people that you can also achieve, maybe you can do better.
मैं जब स्कूल में पढ़ता थी उसी टाइम मेरा गेम्स टीचर और प्रिंसिपल ने मेरा सपोर्ट दिया, आप दौड़ो। उसी टाइम से स्कूल में थोड़ा छोटा छोटा कंपटीशन होता है, मैं उसमें पार्टिसिपेट किया। 2012 में और रिमो एक्सपीडिशन स्पॉन्सर करके वो लद्दाख मैराथन खुला, फिर मैं लद्दाख मैराथन में पार्टिसिपेट किया। मैं 21 किलोमीटर में दौड़ा। उस टाइम मेरा टाइमिंग 2 आवर्स है। उसके बाद जो फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड आया वो मुंबई मैराथन के लिए स्पॉन्सर करके लेके गया और रिमो एक्सपीडिशन में।
They need to keep on running, in 2 years not good enough to get to that international level. You need to put in 9-10 years of a good thing, and at the same time financial support in different form, the coaching, their dieting, their technique, the right coaching, running throughout the year. The infrastructure is not here. We don't have a single track in the Leh where they can go and train. We don't have a single good gym here, so there's hardly any infrastructure. So when they go down to Mumbai for 3-4 months, when I take them and run, that's where they really get to know what running is all about.
Stretch your chin in front.
We managed to get in touch with this coach, Savio D'Souza, who was a great runner, in 80s. So he's a really one of the very well-known running coaches in our country. So he's the one who's been really putting a lot of effort and trying to train all boys and girls. And not only him, he has got a group of runners in Mumbai, the Savio Stars. So all of them are really supporting these our young boys and girls. Savio comes here every summer, stays here for a month and trains them. And the winter months when all our boys and girls are running in Mumbai, when they're stationed for a couple of months, he's training them every day.
I feel that they have a huge potential and they have got a very big advantage compared to the other athletes in India because they are staying in the most difficult terrains. They have the basic fitness, which is very important. Because for them, everything is up or everything is down, and they have to walk a lot. They have the altitude. They are staying at 10,000 feet above sea level, which is very good for lung capacity and all those things. And they are coming from a background, the poor background. So for them, the hard work comes naturally. When I took them, when I saw their potential in running, they were like very natural runners. So it was very easy to groom them.
The young people of Ladakh, they do know that they can be good in, long distance running and endurance sport. The last few years, some of these, girls doing very well. Last year we had podium finish in Gurgaon Millennium Marathon. We had podium finish in Vasai, we had Thane, we had Standard Charter Mumbai, one of the most prestigious marathon in Asia. Jigmet coming third, and we had close to about 24 runners from Ladakh, and all of them were in the first 40. So that really gave us, this hope that it's just a matter of time that we are going to dominate this scene, long distance scene in this country. Jigmet has won last year close to 4 lakh rupees. So, coming from a humble background, a farming family, with not with a very mere financial thing. It's good, you know. This is how others will start running and, you know, taking to running in a professional way. And this is just a start. And Jigbet also knows that she can do much, much better. And many of our previous Ladakh Marathon runners have managed to get into the Indian Army, the Ladakh Scout, because of their running talent.
खरदों के नीचे मतलब हमारा गांव है, तो यहाँ पे काफ़ी ठंड होता है विंटर के टाइम पे। तो विंटर के टाइम पे यहाँ पे कोई ना फसल होता है ना कुछ नहीं आता है, सिर्फ एक सीज़न में एक ही बार फसल होता है। ठंड की वजह से यहाँ पे रहना थोड़ा मुश्किल हो जाता है। मैंने 2010 में मैंने आर्मी ज्वाइन किया था, तो उसके बाद मैंने लगभग 1 साल के बाद 1 ईयर का ट्रेनिंग, उसके बाद मेरे को 5 लद्दाख स्काउट में भेज दिया, यूनिट में भेज दिया। वहाँ से मेरे को माउंटेन कोर्स करने का मौका मिला। फिर मैंने माउंटेन कोर्स किया, उसके बाद मैंने स्नो स्केटिंग का कोर्स किया। स्नो स्केटिंग में वेट होता है कम से कम 25 kg, उसके साथ दौड़ना होता है। तो उसमें मेरा अच्छा परफॉर्म रहा। उन्होंने बोला तेरा मतलब कि स्टेमिना अच्छा है, तो आर्मी विंटर गेम में नोट में रख दो। तो अभी जस्ट मेरे को 2 ईयर ही हुआ आर्मी विंटर गेम नोट में। तो उसका मेरे को बहुत मतलब कि दौड़ने में और भी फ़ायदा मिला, क्योंकि मैं क्रॉस कंट्री में डाल दिया था। तो इसलिए मेरा का मतलब कि फिज़िकल स्ट्रेंथ और भी बढ़ गया मतलब। तो जब मैं 2015 में मैं छुट्टी में आया था, तो मम्मी ने बोला कि यहाँ पे मैराथन हो रहा है, तो आप पार्टिसिपेट क्यों नहीं करते हो। तो मैंने बोला, पहले तो मैंने इतना इंटरेस्ट भी नहीं था, तो मम्मी ने बोला कर लो। तो फिर एक बार ट्राई करता हूँ, मगर इतना नहीं था कि मैं टॉप 3 में आ जाऊँगा बोल के।
I visited Ladakh 2 years ago and spent 4 weeks here, and I just saw a small sign from the marathon, and that's it. You know, that's the real challenge, because your impressions during the run are totally different. If you run a city marathon, you have the roads, you have the houses. It's not interesting anymore for me. So it's the nature, so the people, because if you go to these areas like Ladakh, the people are so nice. You learn a lot from the people. How is it possible to live in these conditions? At home we have heating, we have water, you can drink the water from the tap. So here you see the difference, and there are many things. It makes it interesting to go to a place like this to run. It affects my life, actually my family's life, because I talk to my wife, to my kids. We are traveling a lot together as well, and you learn always things. We in Germany or in Switzerland, in Europe, things they are necessary for us, they're totally unnecessary.
Bib number 041, Mr. Rakesh Chawat. Bib number 42, Shailendra.
It's the altitude which is killer, I will say. You know, you're starting at close to about 3,900 and then going up to 5,000, close to 400 meters, and then descending all the way to Leh, which is 11,500. So when you're starting the marathon, it's, you know, Khardung village in September is around maybe about 3 degrees and could also go into minus, you know, below 0 degrees Celsius. And then you're moving up in, you know, a couple of layers of clothing. And by the time you get to Khardung, like, it could be minus 10, minus 12. I think why it's so difficult is this: the trail is not really well laid. Because of winter snow, it always washes the road. So you have to really concentrate a lot where you are putting your foot. So that takes a lot of energy. The thin air is so dry. That's the biggest challenge. And then I think Khardung challenge is definitely, you have to be physically very fit, but it's more to do with your mind, how strong you are mentally.
Everyone is doing fine. A couple of people have dropped out. I think 5 or 6 people have already dropped out. The rest, all of them are doing well. The first 3 boys from Ladakh squads have already crossed the Khardung. So I think they're going to hit the finish line close to 6.5 hours.
Okay.
And Tsewang Togdan, the defending champion, is not doing too well. I think he's at number 6 or 7. So the Ladakhis are going to finish under 7 hours. Most of the other from other parts of the country and the world, they will try to do under 10 hours.
ये इंजरी मतलब मैंने सिर्फ 3 दिन मैंने प्रैक्टिस किया था, तो मैंने कम से कम 20 किलोमीटर शुरू होने के बाद फिर मेरे को ऐसा लगा बिल्कुल ही अभी नीचे जैसे कि पैर के नीचे से गाँव है, मतलब इतना चुभ रहा था। फिर मैंने उनको जो मेरे साथ था, जो फर्स्ट सेकंड थर्ड था, उनको मैंने थोड़ा आगे जाने दिया। फिर स्लो अपना थोड़ा स्पीड को मैंने कम किया, ताकि मैं सोच रहा था कि फिर दर्द ख़त्म हो जाएगा शायद। फिर दर्द ख़त्म नहीं हुआ, फिर मैं पैदल चलना शुरू किया। तब भी मेरा दर्द उससे भी बढ़ रहा था, मतलब पैदल चल रहा था तब दर्द और भी बढ़ रहा था, मतलब फिर भी चलते टॉप तक पहुंच गया। तो मैंने सोचा अभी पैदल चल के फिर फिनिश कर लेता हूं। इसी तरह पैदल चल के लास्ट तक फिनिश ही हो गया।
First point is they're so fast, even up, they're all running. Even if we start, everyone starts running the hike, but they're running all the sections. They're pretty young. Normally in Europe, the ultra running, the community, these are the people from 30 something up, but they're pretty young, the guys, and they're so tough. They're good in that altitude. They put a gap 3 hours in between us and them. That's very impressive. I like to bring some of the guys from here to Switzerland to do some run in the Alps. Just to see, for the beginning, just to see are they competitive or what do they need more, what skills do they need more to be competitive. Because if you see them here, it's awesome. So, but they need, they are in their own league. These are the 8-9 guys yesterday, they are in their own league.
Yeah.
There was no real competitor because we are not the professionals like the really top class.
Yeah.
So they have to run also against them to see where they are and what does it takes to bring them up to the top.
Well, I just want one good athlete who will do absolutely well at the international circuit. We want to create just one hero. If one achieves that international standard of 50% of that job will be done, because they'll think that we can, if he has done it, even I can do it. That's why I always give example of Rigzenamo. She had a really tough life, the way she was made to struggle to participate in these events. Being a subject of Jammu and Kashmir, you'll be surprised, she has never even once ran on behalf of the Jammu and Kashmir state. Never even once, because she was never selected. So this is what the politics in our sports federation is. I mean, it's so intense that there are sometimes real good talents who are never exposed to those national and international level. They just vanish into oblivion. I mean, so that's what I'm trying to do is you don't need to go to any state level. You run here, if you do well, you go straight to Mumbai Marathon, you go straight to Delhi Marathon. If you perform well there, you go to New York. So that's what the AIM certification does. If you are done well within the timing, you go and run the Boston Marathon. Nobody can stop them. These two girls, if they continue training, I'm pretty sure, I mean, this is the third year now, just starting, 2.5 years, the third year. I'm pretty sure in the next couple of years, they will be among the top 5 runners in the country.
If they get a better coach than me, like the Indian coaches, I'm giving a guarantee they'll do very, very well. Now, the Sports Authority of India talks about grassroots. This is where the grassroots is. They have to come in now and take these children over.
स्पोर्ट के थ्रू बहुत फ़ायदा है। पहले तो नाम रोशन, दूसरा मानी, तीसरा वो हर जगह देखने के लिए मिला। पहले मैं मुंबई मैराथन दौड़ा ना, उस टाइम में बहुत उस स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट में मुझे बहुत ऐसा रहा है, हाँ डर लगता है बहुत, ज़मीन के ऊपर कैसे खड़े हूँ ऐसा होता है। अभी तो मुझे बहुत, मैं तो बड़ा से रनर बन के छोटे लोग को, बच्चा लोग को और स्पोर्ट में थोड़ा मैं क्या लेके जाता है इन लोगों को।
The Rimo, they do a really good job. If you feel the power of motor he's putting in this Ladakh Marathon, it's great. In Europe, these events, sometimes they are business. They're just business. You come, do your run, get a medal, that's it. Here is the whole package. It's great. It's really great.
This Ladakh Marathon, it will change the way people look at Ladakh. It was never a place where people could come and do a sporting event. It's too high to do anything. People who come for trekking, they spend 3-4 nights in Leh before setting off on a trekking trip. Now coming here and trying to run at this altitude, people used to say it's impossible. But now we have finished the 6th edition and everything has gone smoothly. And then now people are opening up. There are people who are coming for the 5th time, since we started.
And this is very challenging race.
It's really testing my endurance limit.
I think one of the main attraction is this land. The Ladakh is so spectacular, it's so different and so beautiful. Even now when I'm driving, I said, what a place it is.